Your world is speaking to you. Everything, every object you see right now, look around. Everything is speaking to you. But the question is, are you actually listening? Because everybody assumes you perceive reality. Your neighbor thinks perceive reality like you do, but you disagree in so many ways, so many things. You feel so different about everything. So, are we really perceiving reality, or is that an assumption we normally do? Because this is the way you wake up from a dream and you become a lucid dreamer and you finally awake beyond the dream. You start noticing, no, wait, this is not real. This story cannot be happening. You start paying attention. So, what means pay attention in this case? Well, think about you're walking on the street and you see someone coming. First thing, you have a reaction, an animal reaction, even like, oh, someone. You may feel safe because it's dark night, or threatened because it's dark night. But in any case, you feel a reaction because you see someone. And then you see, oh no, it's no one threatening. It's just an old woman, let's say. And then it gets a little closer and you think, oh, that's my neighbor. And you have a reaction because maybe you love your neighbor, maybe you hate your neighbor, who knows? But then suddenly you just feel completely different with the presence of this person walking on the street. And as it gets closer, you realize that it's not your neighbor, that it's just someone else. Do you see how you are constantly reacting to your own conditioning? It depends on what you believe things are. You have a completely different experience of walking on the street and crossing with someone. So the same thing is happening at every level in your life all the time. You are not checking every assumption you do about everything. And that's the reason why life may feel confusing. And another way of saying this is that any kind of negative emotion you could experience is based on a confusion of perception. If you have clear perception with no inference, with no interference of your thought, your condition, your past, your memories, your thoughts, your dreams, your imagination, if you actually will see things as they are without attributing to them any concept, you will see what's real. And what have been saying all the sages, all the wise men through history? They're saying that it's good. It's everything you want. And it's there, it's here already. So, but you cannot see it. You cannot see God. You cannot see the presence of God. You cannot feel that you're actually safe, that life is actually just an experience. If you don't start questioning your experience, you're having all the time experiences, but you never question them. And that's why you may feel confused. That's why you may feel sometimes lonely. That's why you feel depression sometimes, or anxiety, or any kind of worry, or any kind of regret, or any kind of sense of desperation that you need to get to a future to finally solve your problems or reach a state where you have enough money to finally do what you want and be free. You see, that's all thinking. Is it true? Because as you know, to some level, you know this. Yeah, you can have all the cars, yachts, success. You can be in the magazine of the Time magazine, in the cover of the Time magazine. You can think about everything you think you want. Be famous on social media. I don't know what is the thing that you want. You tell yourself. Well, I'm telling you, that is just something you're projecting in the future because you're damn scared of going through this moment as it is. That's why you cannot sit in meditation and find a perfectly calm mind that's still like a complete still lake that is reflecting the truth. So you will only find the truth when you're able to calm your mind. That's what you do when you meditate. That's what, of course, I offer you a whole program and a lot of support, and all free. You go down in the link, you're going to find that. But I'm not trying to sell you anything. You can just do that anywhere. Please, my friend, just do it anyway. You're going to succeed ultimately at some point. I'm just offering you help if you want to accelerate things, if you want to learn what other people discover before you and before me. But let's put a tab on that offer. Just go and just sit to meditate every day. And basically, in any kind of meditation, you're doing what I'm suggesting in this video. You're trying to find the truth about what is. Don't make any assumption. Just investigate what is. And you're going to realize very soon that your mind cannot stand still, that you get distracted. Let's say, okay, there's this meditation where you focus on your heart. There's a meditation where you focus on your breath. There's this meditation where you focus on light and this vision, or I don't care, any meditation. Very soon, you will notice that your mind is distracted. And I'm saying this is no coincidence. This is actually the mechanism that I'm trying to let you know that is happening, and you don't notice, and that's why your life is less than optimal. So, what I want you to understand in a nutshell from this video is that your world is reflecting, you think you live in a reality, but I'm saying question that and just notice how you're actually reacting to your own thoughts about stuff out there. That's first level. The second is to realize that actually to admit to yourself that you, even sometimes you may feel fine, but most of the time, deeply, you're scared. You're scared to die, to lose everything you have. You're scared of everything, ultimately. I mean, a damn meteorite could hit the earth, and that's all. We live in a constant state of fear, of survival, even when we pretend that we go to the movies and everything is okay. Yeah, that's a temporary break, but it is not deep inside of you. You know, there is something profoundly mysterious and dark about life, but it doesn't have to be bad. That's the place where I'm coming. Most people are damn afraid to look at themselves deeply and profoundly. Because here's the thing. It's just because you are reacting to your own reactions. That's why it looks like a nightmarish thing to go deep inside of you. So what I'm suggesting you to do is to disentangle all these reactions. That's what you do when you meditate and you go back to the object or go back to whatever your meditation is. I'm saying if you're meditating properly, you should be clearly seeing that you're dismantling your own reactions about anything. At some point, you're living so fresh in this moment that life cannot be anything but beautiful. Does this make sense to you? As I said before, if you want to keep talking and knowing more about what I'm discussing, I'm offering you for free to join a community with a link where you can explore this. But again, this is not a must. This is just an offering, like someone that comes at it, and that's the best that I can do for you. I don't know you. You're just someone watching YouTube and just clicking on this video, and here I am. But I truly want everyone to discover the truth about their lives, because it's the only important thing to do. So, sit to meditate. That's the message that I want to get out of this video. Sit to meditate every day. Get any book that inspires you. Watch any video that inspires you. Do anything, enjoy something like my community or any community whatsoever. I don't care. The important thing is that you actually sit to meditate every day. And the sitting of meditation has very specific rules and how to do it. So guided meditation will help you so far. So it's a great start. If you're not very experienced with meditation and you haven't had the chance to actually learn a proper technique from a proper teacher, then yeah, start exploring guided meditations. They will help you kind of start experiencing different things. There's a lot of guided meditations. Just check different things. But spend time every day. That's the main idea here. So make sure that you spend time every day sitting to meditate every morning and every evening. Because if you're not doing that, all this thing about discovering the truth is just not true. You really care. In a human level, you should be spending time with it. All the time, actually. At your work, in here, in there. But I'm saying, yes, but there is something that every wise sage through history have said. You have to be really serious about this. This is such a subtle territory that you really need to sit and calm your body, calm your mind. If you want to go deeper in the conditioning that is actually making you live in this nightmare where you think you're alone, while the truth is that you are the universe. You are everything you see, and everything is beautiful as you are. But don't take my word for it. Find it out. Spend time with it.